Welcome to the show. Hollywood legend Ava Gardner is in the spotlight courtesy of Downton Abbey star Elizabeth McGovern. McGovern penned and is starring in the New York premiere of Ava, The Secret Conversations. And I recently went one-on-one with McGovern to learn about her fascination with the late icon.
So how do you want to start the book, honey?
How do I want to start?
Yes, how do you want to start?
Congratulations. Welcome back to the stage here in New York.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Elizabeth McGovern is stepping into the shoes of Hollywood Golden Age star Ava Gardner, wearing both hats as actress and playwright for Ava, The Secret Conversations. This is a big project for you, a very personal project for you that you've been working on for quite some time.
It is. I think it was probably 8 or 9 years ago now. I just chanced upon a dusty copy of the book by Peter Evans. The transcription of these conversations that Ava Gardner truly had with her biographer in London at the end of her life, trying to write this autobiography with him, I thought was such an engaging way of exploring personality, life, the movies, that particular relationship that a biographer inevitably has with their subject, which is one of great intimacy, and yet not, and just her amazing character. I thought all these things would make for a great show. Now, here we come to New York, my hometown. So I'm feeling really excited about it.
The Conversations were initially barred from publication until 25 years after they took place, with permission from Gardner's estate. They now take on a new life on this stage. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about this legendary artist, Ava Gardner?
Authenticity. I think that was what people responded to in her. I mean, there's the obvious great beauty that she projects on the screen, but there's something more than that. I mean, there have been a lot of great beauties on the screen in times past, and there's something about her character that is so true to itself. She was way ahead of her time in many ways. She lived her life according to her own rules. Although she was never political, in some ways she was the ultimate feminist because of the decisions she made, how she carried herself. She was extremely progressive, even though she was from a very poor part of the South. And she was funny, mad, but wise, had a real kind of warmth to her. And so all these things make her an incredibly appealing character to play and to watch.
Do you have a favorite Ava Gardner film?
Mogambo, I think. I mean, it's hard to choose, but I love Mogambo, and I love The Killers, which is one of her first big roles.
You touch me and you won't live till morning.
You've written this play, you're starring in this play. In your mind, what's been the most challenging part of doing something like this?
Having confidence. The only reason that I started writing it was because I had found the book, took it to a producer who thought it was a terrific idea, and we took it to 2 people, paid them, and neither of them actually wrote it. So I wouldn't have even considered it because I felt so bad for this guy who'd paid this money to the writer. So I just literally said, how hard can this be? I know what it needs to do. I know what I need to do. I cracked open my journal, and with my pencil, I just started to write. And making that decision was the hardest thing, of just literally writing the first word. And then after that, it seemed to have a flow. One of the aspects that we deal with is the fact that even though she was an artist in her own right, the press always associated her with these husbands, and she was kind of famous for the husbands. So that's kind of an aspect of the play, that kind of paternalistic way that she was always viewed through her husbands, in spite of the fact that she had this enormous success. But they were also interesting guys. So what I tried to do is chronicle the growth of her and the growth of a person through these different relationships that she had with the 3 men. So her first husband was Mickey Rooney, very young, immature. Her second husband was a steep learning curve, Artie Shaw, where she struggles to find her voice. And then by the time she gets with Frank, she's his equal. She's a grown-up, she's mature. They're sparring with one another. So hopefully there's a real journey that she goes on that's kind of signposted by these marriages, these significant relationships in her life.
It's hard to accept that it's time to go.
It's a busy season for Elizabeth. You can soon catch her in the movie Downton Abbey, the grand finale, as the beloved Cora Crowley, Countess of Grantham. What can fans find out from you about this upcoming film?
Number one, it's the best one.
That's a tease.
I'm not just saying that, bar none. Number two, it's for the fans. It's everything that I love about the series and not any of the crappy stuff.
Okay.
When I say that, I mean it's about the fabric of these people's lives, the detail of how they interact and the humor of that, without having a kind of silly story imposed on it. It's full of music and life and humor and detail.
Let's write this truthful book together. Is that what you're suggesting?
You've been living with Ava Gardner for quite some time now. If she were here today, what's the first thing you would want to ask her?
I think I would, first of all, I'd just throw my arms around her. I'd be so excited to see her. I don't know that I would ask her anything in particular. I would just hang out in her company and laugh and have fun. She was gregarious. She loved people. She loved partying, and I think I'd go on that ride with her.
And you can catch Elizabeth McGovern and Ava, The Secret Conversations at New York City Center, Stage 1. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.